Good morning. Today we're going to start a new lesson in chapter 4, lesson 7, which is talking about decimal multiplication. In the previous lesson, we learned how can we multiply decimal number with whole number. Today, we're going to learn how can we multiply decimal with decimal. So all of you, please open your book, page 271. In order to start. Now, multiply decimals. What do I mean by multiplying decimals? All of you, please look at my screen here. When you have 2.35 and you want to multiply it by 1.7, what do you have to do? Here you have a decimal number, and here you have a decimal number, and you're going to now multiply them together. So what do you have to do? First of all, you will take the numbers as a whole without the decimal point. Then we will multiply as you know before. You will say 5 times 7 is 35. 7 times 3, 21, plus 3, 24. 7 times 2, 14, plus 2, 16. Then I will go to multiply the tens. And I will multiply the 10. We have to add 0. Then 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3, and 1 times 2 is 2. Then what I have to do? I have to add 5 plus 0, 5, 4 plus 5, 9, 6 plus 3, 9, 2 plus 1, 3. Now, up to now, do you have anything that you didn't understand it? So the first step now, you have take the numbers as a whole. You put them without any decimal point. Then you will multiply. Then after that, we will come back to the numbers here, to the decimal numbers. Then I will see now here. Where's the decimal point? This is the decimal point. Then I will count now. How many digits after the decimal point? I will say they are 2. And here, how many 1? They are 1. So here we have 1, 2, and here we have 1. So how many digits after the decimal point? We have 2. And here we have 1. Then I will add them together. 2 plus 1, 3. Okay, so first of all, you will count how many digits after the decimal point. They are 2. Here they are 1. Then I will add 2 plus 1, 3. Then, as we said yesterday, there's a hidden decimal point here. I will start counting from the right, going to the left with how many digits? With 2 plus 1, which is 3. So I will count 1, 2, 3. So the answer will be 3.995,000. So I multiply as a whole. I come back to the decimals. I count how many digits after the decimal point. Here you have 2. Here you have only 1. So the summation is 3. You will count 3 digits from the right. 1, 2, 3. So here will be the decimal point. Yes, you can. Is it clear? Did you get the idea? I will give you now more examples. But did you get the idea? Okay, I will give you now another idea, another example. Sorry. Yeah, I will give you now another example. But what you didn't understand exactly? You didn't understand how to multiply? How to multiply? This is, you forget how to multiply. We talk about it before, maybe a few weeks. How to multiply two numbers. Okay, I will remind you. Just a minute. Let's take now another example. Like another example now. 3.2 times 2.9. Okay? Here now. First of all, you will take the numbers as a whole one. So it's going to be 32 and 29. Take the numbers without the decimal point. Then next, I will multiply now the numbers together. 2 times 9, it's 18. So I will write 8 down. Who said I didn't understand multiplication? So see, I want to now focus with me here. I will give you now another example. Okay? You will understand more, inshallah. Now, 2 times 9, 18. Then 9 times 3. Yes, Hanin, continue. 9 times 3. Sorry? Miss, multiply. 9 times 3. Plus 1, 28. Then you're going to multiply the tens now. You will add 0 down. 2 times 2, 4. And 2 times 3, 6. Then what do you have to do next? Add them. Then 8 plus 0, 8. Then 4 plus 3, 4 plus 8, 12. 2 plus 6, 8 plus 1, 9. Now up to here, ya Hanin, what did you didn't understand? Hanin. Hanin. Okay, now next, let's continue, girls. So here, after we multiply them together, okay, we have the answer as 928 as a whole, but I didn't finish. I have to go back now to the decimal numbers. Then I will count how many digits, okay, after the decimal point. Here we have only 1, and here we have only 1. Then I will say 1 plus 1, 2. Then 1, 2. Then here I will put the decimal number. So the answer is 9.28. Okay. Now, is it clear? Yes, grade 5. Is it clear? Now, let's have more examples. Now, all of you, please open your book, page 271. A male leopard seal is measured and has a length of 2.8 meters. A male elephant seal is about 1.5 times as long as. Now, when you every time at the exam, when you see a word like 1.5 times, it means that there's a length, and this is 1.5 times this one. Like if I say like 2, what is the 3 times? I what is, oh, as an example, I have now Hunada has 2 books. I said that I will say now like I have 3 books times Hunada, or 3 times Hunada. So what Hunada have? What does Hunada have? Hunada have 2. What do I have? I have 3 times Hunada. So I will multiply 3 times 2. That means 6. So every time when you see word times, this is a keyword that means multiply. So times, it means multiply. You have to know these keywords to solve the word problem. Now, how I will multiply 1.5 times 2.8? The first step, they told you like multiply it as with whole numbers, like do them as a whole number. As he did here, she said 5 times 8, 40. 5 times 2, 10, plus 1, 14. I will add 0 because I'm gonna now multiply the 10th. 1 times 8, 8. 1 times 2, 2. Then 0 plus 0, 0. 4 plus 8, 12. 2 plus 1, 3. Plus 1, 4. So after you multiplied, you get the answer as 420. Then after that, you will count here now. How many digits? Here, you have 1 digit here and 1 digit here. So how many digits in all? So see, girls, here we have 1. Girls, we will add 1 digit and 1 digit, 2 digits. So I will start from here. 1, 2, then I will put the decimal point. So the answer is 4.20. Who said that he didn't understand? She didn't understand. Who didn't understand it? Dina. Okay, Dina. See. So for this example now, if you have 1.9 times 1.7, okay, what you have to do first? So you have to first deal with them as a whole number. Okay, yalla. 7 times 9. 63, bravo. Then 7 times 1. plus 6. 13. Bravo. Then next, you're gonna multiply the ones. So what you have to add down? Now, first you have to add 0 because you're gonna multiply the tens. Now, yellow, 1 times 9. 9. 1 times 1. 1. Then you have to add them together. 3 plus 0. 3. 3 plus 9. 12. 1 plus 1. Plus 1. 3. So now, after you multiply them, you have to go back to the decimals. Now, how many numbers after, or how many digits after the decimal point here? 1. And down in 1.7. How many digits after the decimal point? 1. So 1 digit. 1 digit. And here is 1 digit. Add them together. How will it be? 1 plus 1? Just a minute, please. Now, here 1 digit plus 1 digit, we have 2 digits. Then we will count 2 digits from the right. 1, 2. So, yes, so it's gonna be 3.23. That's it. Is it clear, girls? Yes, that's all. Okay, now. Is there anyone have any question? No. Okay. It's page 271. Now, place the decimal point in the product. 3.62, 1.4. Now, how many digits for the first one? Hala Bashar. Hala Bashar. Maryam Khaled. Maryam. Yes, Maryam. 3.62. How many digits after the decimal point? 1 or 2? 2. So for 1.4, how many digits? 1 digit. Bravo. Then how many digits in all? Where should I have to put the decimal number, the decimal digit, decimal point? Yeah, so we will count 1, 2, and 3. So here we have 3, so we'll count 1, 2, 3. Then where we have to put the decimal point? So bravo, so the answer is 5.68 thousand. Thank you, Maryam. Okay, guys, can you hear me now? Okay, now next I want Isra Rawas. Isra Haneen. Yes, Haneen. Number 2 now. How many digits after the decimal point here? 1. And for 1.2? 1. So where you have to put the decimal point? After how many digits? No, you have say 1 and 1. 1 plus 1, 2. So 1, 2. So it will be here now. So it's gonna be 8.60. Is it clear, Haneen? Okay. Now, number 3. Hunada. Yes, Hunada. Number 3 now. 0.9 times 0.8. What do you have to do first? Yeah. So 9 times 8. Bravo. Then next, where here for the first one now? Where, how many digits after the decimal point? One, 2. So where you have to put the decimal point? Here, let me. And since you put it at the end, you have to add 0. So 0.9 times 0.8, it's gonna be 0.72. I told you it was which page, girls? I said. Okay, now number 4. Number 4, Huriya. Huriya. Jilan. Jilan. Miss, I'm calling you alphabetically, so you have to wait. Yes, Jilan. Here now. So wait, first you have to write them as a whole number. Yeah, start Jilan now. 5 times 5. 25. Yeah. Bravo, then. 42. Just a minute, we didn't finish. No, wait. We have to multiply the second 5 now. This one, don't you forget it. Okay, next, 5 times 5. 25. 5 times 4. 20. Plus 2. 22. 5 times 8. Plus 2. 32. Then you have to add them together. 0 plus 5. 2 plus 5.
7. 2 plus 2 is 4.
And 4. Wait, add 4. Now then, let's go back to the decimals number. How many digits after the decimal point? 1. And 5.5, how many digits after the decimal point? It's 1. So where I have to put the decimal point now? After how many digits?
4 digits.
Why 4? We said 1 and 1, 2. 1, 2. Is it right, Jilan? Here we have 1 and here you have 1. So 2 digits. Add them, you have 2. So 1, 2. Then here you have to put the decimal point. So how the answer will be? 464.75. Number 5 now, Lamia. Lamia. متب خالد. منى.
Yes.
Yes, Muna. 2.39 times 2.7. Bravo. Okay, 7 times 3. 27. 7 times 2. 14 plus 2. 7 times 3, we said 21, plus 6, 27. 7 times 2, 14, plus 2, 16. The next, what you have to add down? 0. Bravo. Then? Yes. 2 times 3. 7. And 2 times 2. 4. Then? 3 plus 0, 3. 7 plus 8, 15. Okay. 6 plus 7. 1 plus 4. 6. Bravo. Then, now Muna, let's go back to the decimals here. Where here, how many digits? Just a minute, please. Here, how many digits? Bravo. Here we have 2 digits, and here we have 1. So we have 3. Let's bring them now. So let's see what I have to do. I will bring this one here. Then I will bring the second one here. Then I will bring this one here. So where we have to put the decimal point, Muna? Bravo. So the answer is 6. Bravo. Thank you. Is it clear, girls? Do you have any question? Okay. Did you finish writing? Okay. Still no? Okay. Okay. Now, number 6. Nura. Nura. Jude. Jude. رغد. 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 سارة أسعد. Yes, Sarah. 7.9 times 3.4.
Okay, so the decimal points. We're gonna put it
Bravo.
so 7 multiplied by so 9 multiplied by 4 equals 36.
Bravo.
So we're gonna pay on top on the bottom. So 4 multiplied by 7 equals 28. 20. So plus 3 equals 31.
31.
So 31. So 3 now.
Yeah, bravo.
I mean,
Then 3
yes,
times
so
9. 27.
27.
Okay. 3 times 7 plus 2, 23. Then we have to add them together.
6 equals 6.
6. 1 plus 7. 8. 3 plus 3. 6 and 2. Then we have to count or have to see where we have to put the decimal digits. The decimal point, sorry. How many digits you have, or at which place you have to put the decimal number? 2 digits. Bravo. 1, 2. So it's between 26.86. Thank you, Sarah. What's your name? No, Dina, I didn't call you. Girls, please don't raise your hand, because if you raise your hand, I cannot see your name. Okay, now after Sarah, Malak Anas. Yes, Malak. 9.2 times 5.6. Bravo. Yeah. 6 times 2. Yeah. 55. Then you have 0. 5 times 2. Yeah. 46. Okay, next. 5 plus 6. And 4 plus 1. 5. Bravo. So it's gonna be here. So here we have 1 digits. Here we have 1 digits. Add them together after 2 digits. So it's gonna be 51.52. Thank you, Malak. Now our period is finished. Tomorrow we're gonna continue our lesson. We will solve more examples. Do you have any question?